Hi there. So today we're just going to talk quickly about how to start your limited liability company in Indiana. So that's either if you're a foreign LLC and you're looking to expand your business into Indiana. Sorry, I'm stumbling all over the place. Also, if you are a domestic entity and you're forming a new LLC, we've got you covered here too. Across the board, it's going to be $90 if you decide to do this through the submission of a PDF. It's going to be $85 if you choose the online filing process, which is what we recommend because not only is it $5 cheaper, it's also just quicker and more straightforward. First thing you're going to want to do is perform a business entity search if you're filing through the mail. Online filers will have this incorporated already into their online registration process. Now what it does is just making sure that the name that you plan on using isn't already used in Indiana, because if that's the case, you're going to get rejected upon submission. If you think that your name might be taken within the next couple of months and you don't plan on filing right away, you can perform a name reservation, which will cost you $10. You can do that online. We have tutorials for both those functions I just mentioned here. I recommend that you take another look at those. They're pretty straightforward, but just to make sure that you know exactly what you're doing. After you've made sure that your name is unique to you, you'll be able to file the formation documents or the application for certificate of authority if you're a foreign LLC. Now we have the links for both those here, foreign and domestic. So go more into detail about exactly what you're going to need to do. And also we have an online tutorial and then the PDF tutorials for both those entity types. After you finish filling out those forms, whether it's a PDF or it's online, you will have to pay the filing fee after this. Now it's going to be $85 online, $90 if you do it in the mail. You can pay by credit card or subscription to the government website if you do it online, and that's going to be the end of your filing process. Now if you do it through the mail, you're going to have to attach a check or a money order made out to the Secretary of State covering the whole filing fee. Attach that to your original document. If you're a foreign LLC, you need to supply a certificate of existence as well. If you're not sure what that is, it's a document that sort of proves legitimacy, and it's got to be issued within 60 days that you're filing with the Secretary of State of Indiana, and it had to be signed by the Secretary of State of your initial jurisdiction. Mail all the copies, both copies, so you need to print off the original, the PDF, sign it, and then make a copy of it, attach a certificate, attach your filing fee, and mail it to this address to finish your side of the process. After you're done this, if you're forming a new LLC, I recommend that you go about getting an employer identification number almost right away. As soon as you find out that everything's cool and you're good to go, you're gonna need to file for one of these. It's completely free. It's done on the IRS website. It's just so that they can recognize you when you're filing your taxes and just recognize you as a legitimate business. And then you're also going to be able to hire employees after that, apply for credit cards in the company name, things like that. Any financial transaction you'll be able to do after that. It's really straightforward. We have tutorials for those too. There's an online application, there's a form you can fill out, and then just general information about it can be found through this link here. Operating agreements. This is not legally required in the state of Indiana. That's not too new. That's usually the case, but it can act as legal evidence pertaining to the organization of your limited liability company. So if something comes up in the future and you want, legal proof of how you plan on going about organizing the internal affairs of your LLC, this will act as proof. If you want a little bit more information about that, because I was fairly vague, you can click on this link here. We've got a free template in Microsoft Word and Adobe PDF. But yeah, we totally recommend that you click on this and just take a more detailed look about why you might want to incorporate that into your business structure. And finally, every other year, you will need to file what is called a business entity report to the Secretary of State. This can be done online for $20 or through the mail for $30. There's more information on the exact filing processes of this renewal. By clicking here, you'll be able to access the online sort of tutorial that the Secretary of State website is put together. And this link is the same sort of thing, but for PDF filers. And it's really straightforward. It's actually pretty cheap too. And the fact that it has to be done every other year is pretty convenient and fairly unique to the state. If you're deciding to do it through the mail, you can send your application, or not the application, rather, your report to this address when you've finished it. I hope this was helpful. Best of luck to you guys.